Hello, people of the world. Alex here, and I am doing a bit of a frequent vlog update thing. Alrighty, so I've just done like 2 vlog story time type videos, trying to think the word. And I thought I would do a very small, hopefully small, possibly small, frequent vlog for you guys just as an update, and while I'm at it, because the camera's set up on not my tripod. I don't know if you can see my tripod over there. It's just out of shot. Anyway, my tripod's set up for my recording, filming, gameplay later on today, if that works. And while I'm on the topic, my PS4 died yesterday. I turned it on and it did like a grinding thing and then stopped. Like, it's a normal grinding thing, like when the disc kind of reads and stuff. But it wouldn't turn on. I fucking freaked out. Okay, no, I was pretty calm actually. I was kind of like, why are you so calm? Type thing. But yeah, it was fun. It wasn't fine at the beginning. I did a little bit of Googling. Everyone had these problems, and apparently the only solution they had was to wipe the entire console and start again. And I'm like, well, fuck that. I've got like a home base that I've been surviving zombies with for the last like 6 months. I'm not going to remove that and start again. So I managed to, I unplugged everything, moved a new plug and everything, and it came back to life, luckily. Luckily. But yeah, that was kind of a scary half an hour that I don't really want to go through again because, like, my save games. But I updated my save games. No, sorry, not updated. I keep saying update. I backed up my save games. So they're backed up on a USB stick that I've got like 2 USB sticks. I need to get a bigger one for 1 instead of 2. But anyway, that's all good now. My PS4 is working again. I'm going to attempt to record soon because the other day when I was trying to record Horizon Zero Dawn, I did a half-hour recording session and the face cam wouldn't save. I finally got the face cam to save and realized that the game footage didn't even record because I had updated Elgato software, because the day before I tried to stream through OBS and everyone's like, well, if it's not working properly, update your Elgato. And I'm like, well, it's not really the Elgato's fault. And it was a whole mess. The recordings I've taken off YouTube, by the way. There were choppy 12-minute video that I was talking, and then like 2 seconds later something would happen and then I'd talk. It was all out of balance and sync and whatever, so I got rid of them off the channel. There was no point keeping them on there. Then I managed to find a very old copy of the Elgato software that I downloaded back in December, and I used that and I've saved that separately, so I'm should be back on track there. Another update. I'm currently in the process of doing another like monthly vlog update on the gardening because I am revamping my entire garden system. I'm not quite sure if I mentioned it before, but the garden that I have at the back, that you guys probably seen a few times in some of my vlogs, my chickens have been stalked by cats a few times, and only recently I managed to catch one of those cats. I kind of saw it, I went running towards it, yelling at it to run away type thing. As it climbed up the fence, it fell. As it fell, it couldn't climb back up. I was able to grab it. That was possibly the luckiest catch of a cat that I've ever had. I managed to, luckily, had the dog crate out the back, on the deck, because, oh, it was used for Bun Bun. When Bun Bun was here, I had him in the crate for a little bit, because he was big and wouldn't fit in the hutch. But put the cat in there, took out the front, called the pound, they came and got it. It hasn't turned up on the pound website, so I'm assuming that it had a microchip. Chip your pets, people. And got sent back to its owner. I do have footage of that. That will be on the catch-up gardening vlog, probably, because I was working on the garden at the time. But the backyard, the back garden, get back on track what I was talking about. The back garden is going to be turned into a duck pen. Or, because the duck, one of the male duck, I think I mentioned that too, was attacking the chooks, because he's, according to the duck site, a very randy male. So he needs to have more girls, although the 2 girls that I was going to get didn't happen. The dude never replied to me. I'm like, well, yeah, of course. You know, it happens all the time. But I'm going to either fence it off to have the ducks in one area and the chooks in another, or it's going to be an entire, like, massive enclosed area and no one runs in the backyard. Still deciding on that, how we go, what we do. Anyway, garden beds are now all in the driveway. I've set it up pretty nicely. I'm happy with it. It's like a runway down the middle, so you can get like a mower and a wheelie bin and whatever else you need to get through. Greenhouse is like on one side and the garden bed's on the other, and it gives me an excuse to clean up the driveway that I've been neglecting and putting off for so long. But that's that update. If you guys watched my other fortnightly vlog from last week, you will know that I had to put my dog down of 17 years, Lucky. So that's kind of new around here, is only having one dog and not having to kind of accommodate for a blind dog who is very old and, you know, eats food like 4 times a day because he only has a mouthful and then he forgets that he's eaten, or he thinks he's full or something, I don't know. For those who do not know, he had a tumor on his head. We knew that there was nothing that could be done because of his age. Operations wouldn't have been very good for him. But yeah, it became irritated, and then it got knocked or something, and it was bleeding, and as a result, we had to say goodbye to him. And of course, the vets wouldn't see him unless they had money, so I was waiting for money to sort it out, and all kinds of stressfulness. And if you notice in the first few Horizon Zero Dawn videos, that was the day after I had put him down. So I was all tired and not really in the mood to do stuff, but wanted to get the videos out. But yeah, so that's that. Playing off that, I took Billy for a car ride today. Now, Billy, I've had him about 5 years now, give or take, roughly just off the top of my head, and he has hated the car, so we never really took him in the car. And having 2 dogs and one being blind, it's kind of hard to juggle a bigger dog that hates cars and a blind dog that you've got to try and pick up and carry and stuff like that. So I never really took him in the car, which was fine, like, wasn't a big deal. But now, because we are still trying to get Billy distracted and stuff, we're doing walks. If we're not doing walks, we're doing car rides and stuff. And he's doing pretty good. He's still waiting for his friend to come back, because we left in the car and his friend never came home. And when we first got back, he was like, okay, well, you did this to Fergus, which is the male cat, when he went to the vets, and then he, you know, you came home without him, and then you went out later on and you brought him back. So a couple of hours later, like that evening, Billy's waiting at the door like, well, are you going to go get him? Are you going to get Lucky? And it was fucking heartbreaking. But he's slowly adjusting to him being on his own. He's mellowed down a lot, I've noticed. He doesn't fight for food, kind of. Like, he's not in competition now. Like, before, I'd give them both a treat and Billy would snatch his and run off, and Lucky would be like, oh, hang on, I'm blind, where is it? Wait. But, yeah, he's mellowed down with his treats a lot, and he's doing pretty good. But in the car, I'll show you a photo here. I think he gets car sick. He has to sit in the front so he's not crying. And then he kind of, after a little while, he kind of just like lays down in my arms and like and snuggles up to me. So I'm thinking that he gets car sick. I had to move him. He was looking out the window and he's just like, you know, was it? I can't remember what movie it was. Possibly Dr. Dolittle. And the dog's like, line, line, line. That's what Billy did. But yeah, adjusting him to look out the front or look at the floor of the car, he tends to be a little bit better. He hasn't thrown up, so that's a good thing. Very good thing. My water dragons have been not escaping. I feed them. We've got sliding glass doors. As I feed them, Ark, the older one, the bigger one, the boy, he's not older, he's the same age, but he's bigger, has taken to jumping out on my arm. As a result, I've got like scratches all up my arm because they've got fucking sharp claws. But I got him out one day, like a couple of days ago, and then the next day he jumped out at me. So having them run along the floor is fucking funny. He kind of like a little wind-up toy where his feet go like that, like that's how he runs. I'll try and get some footage for you, but it's cute, very cute. But annoying when he tries to escape, because I have to put the dog away behind the baby gate. We've got baby gates at the front door. If anyone didn't notice, I don't think I've ever really shown you that. But there's a baby gate there to stop the dogs from escaping, so that way if some random person comes to the door, they can walk in and not get jumped on by the dogs. So, and it stops the dog from escaping and stuff like that. We put him behind the baby gate in a room when the lizard comes out, so it's less likely chance of the lizard getting eaten. So, also Fergus has got to get locked away too, because he likes to play with his long tail, and I don't want to have the lizard get his tail bitten off. So, all the other cats don't care. Typical. Always two problematic children in the house. I think that's about all the updates that I have. I was going to buy computer parts, because I've got my computer set up ready of what I want, the parts. All of them are meant to be compatible according to the PC Pick a Part website. So I've got like the case and all the different parts, and I'm going like the i7 6000 something K processor. I think it's like one of the best out there at the moment. I haven't googled it, I'm just going by reviews on the website that are like a month old. So I'm hoping that is one of the good ones. But I was going to go like fortnightly by fortnightly, just buy a computer part. And I'm like, oh yeah, 170 for the case. Not too bad. It's a case I want. I can jazz it up with lights, because if I'm making my first computer, I want it to be fancy, okay? It's going to be borderline trashy, cheesy type lights everywhere. But fuck, it's my first build computer. I want it to be fancy and pretty and stuff. Problem is, 170 for the case. Perfect, I can handle that. Shipping is $85. And I'm going, fuck. So, that's only for one part. If I want to get all of the parts, which equals up to roughly, you can say $2,000. It's, what did I say? Did I say 85? I think it's 85 for the one part, 55 to ship all of the parts together. And that's through a private courier, not Australia Post, who secretly suck. So I was going to do a part by part and, like, you know, be cheaper, but it's not cheaper. The postage is like, after a while, going to add up to at least 2 or 3 parts for one part. So that may be a little exaggerated. I know what I'm saying. But yeah, so I'm going to keep all the parts together and buy it all in one lump sum. Probably take me about 6 months to save up that money. But at least it'll all be here one go, and I won't have to, like, oh, well, next week I can buy this piece of the puzzle type thing. So hopefully that'll be easier. Should be fun though. I will vlog my frustrations and annoyances and confusion of building this computer when it comes time. As I said, about 6 months. So we'll see how we go. Ah, this cat. Have a look, have a look. She needs a hairbrush. Look at all that. I don't know if you saw that, but she's been sitting on my desk and hair goes everywhere. Especially if you cut a slice of cheese wanting to sit down and have a snack while you're editing. You put the cheese on the table thinking it's fine. You pick it up and it's covered in cat hair. And you're like, well, fuck, I can't eat that now, can you? So I give it to the dog. But the point of the matter is, cat hair is annoying when you have cheese. I'm going. This is probably long. I don't know how long I've been filming. It doesn't tell me. Anyway, thank you all for watching and listening. This was a frequent vlog that are becoming more frequent than infrequent like they were last time. Anyway, guys, thank you. Subscribe to my channel if you are not already. Let's see if we can get to 200 subscribers by... What are we now? You can say we're pretty much April now. April, May, June, July, August, September. Alright, let's see if we can get to 200 subscribers by September. Reckon we can do it? I reckon we can do it. Alrighty guys, be good to people. I'll catch you later. See ya.